matters ahodo a efa kase yiye. Asumdwe Information Center den Trejaman. Nyamiakwa Information Center den Trejumem. Porvi Fashion wasata se. IBM Filling Station at Echem. Casablanca City Park by Free Tremekrom. Winner Sports Kadadri Kokomu. Omaikwaso Information Center Inform. Jakesem Information Center Dunkwa Jakesem. Messiah Information Center Oxford. Barra Information Center. Gallery Information Center Kwajoko Apia. Ena Abuosumai Local Radio so ewo info.
Friday, yawa Friday nim ana efiada koto nima bosumi da toso enwotwe efiada edi kan awo bosumi mu ene ne yamu adwoni yamu akwaba afamra kase pono so ensam no do so pa na ne efie wiei eba nopa ebesi ni nwumre yinsam a edi adencheche na ebufu mpawa manfo okrosu ni yamai mu ana yesi ni kuswa yede besom no kase demfo ya ade pa esam no do so ye bedi makotene no sei adabeko apoisifo ya ade den na waye ni nyina ne se aya China ni bia nanse ekoku no o wogusu so ankofo no pa emu kiremu awaye kasi
Posu jimaku ekure ya o machi nkofo makomako aduonum ni nyina enumane ho nsam nti
na wudi se posi ni bi onu anasini mu ba oni na de da makora na nyim na ehwo asem o de nya abotre me ba me de brew
na yeboko pemu oboase wa santimantema posi dwumakuo no omanya bibi yade musam bebro
akwambone ana eku amanfo ne adehia wowo anwan kwanta kumase ekwantempon no so akwambone emusam ba
na konfano teaching hospital mo dia betu dwamo sese bio sese nkofo no madwumu ka no adoso dodo
na yebako ejo amanyakuo nim sisi ade mu aye de pa ade emye ana ba ma ejo emu aye de sa na ensam no doso obeko ba kwa ba na ensam wani ensam awudo bebre eka ho ana adwumakuo ahodo na to don hwere no ba ko ade amaye na yebeko enigire pono so yakofa enigire kase ade aba agokansie mu nsem ebeba na efiada yekɔ no osenye bebre na yedekɔ na sofo dem ewa ha se ya ode yekɔ social media no so a anyasem kuma ye blaze den ewo Denchaman TV YouTube sana X no Denchaman 1 Facebook Denchaman Radio 91.9 TikTok no Denchaman Radio Modern Ghana Denchaman Radio 91.9 website ne www.denchamanradio.com and something na egu ho na aboa no se obafro sura anasa aboa ne be kese a aya de check win na wo no anasa ntakra aboa no aya check na ye be kwa chire ni nyina no ya nkofo bia da roma asumdwe phones ebie mu phone station wona Chanel cash collections abne cha no oboa junction atechem go biem flash phones mfom na okopia oboa mpensem to aso suku a chechefo ho ana waka won wabom a wo tie kase dendenden pa ande malam ne hwa adane aboa kum nyina no omutie kase no Ike Kuto Azemai wait and get my route Richie mfom enida so for center nkotim so beri ade Sam Sierra de kasa present ase adom biapue abutu wo den kire dwumem Dr. Momo na de kire besie kpike no adwini pound for center kase yi blazy wo all social media handles den pa ana efiada ya kan kase na ma wo ana yeso kase kwan so no edi amege so ene ekwo ba jesi kakeku anwumai mene
mame ama eduwa ensem no ni
Yedienie 91.9 Fatuo Dentraman Radio
aha na Ghana nyina kasa ya kasa eno ano no bibia chiridi nipa ana ma no nsia bonsam no afu ye nchirechire mu wo hwe obre na wadwe ba zo no nsia na abo no nsia mbo no num mpemu na ye de ne hyase no num mpemu ye de kwawia no nsia mpemu na ye hyase kase no ase na ye nkodi nkomo we mra sisi a na nsen ye beto odwa se India ni de hye bia ya friend no Devendra Singh abonfo bi ekodi na yaw ma kyese ha adwen pa na sansa posifo omoba omomoden ewe hunte adwuma ni munti omudidi ekire ko hu se da bi enkofo bi hu bombo ho di nka chi nipa 9 se nipa 9 omuni su se sa branch ya friend Devendra Singh omuka hu na kyese yedi na yaw sa na asem no ebeto odwa April busu ebesi twem ya da to so aduonunum 25th April abeye ewia beye no mienu no na ebeto odwa se oh hwe ye ku obi emmatisi na asem na koye huhuhu ewo yi Royal Limose Hotel where hospital mum na sa wudie koso na ni nyina ne se officers yi ba abonti no mo kire mu se ngofo yi omo nsa bombo opani wo hu ni nyina ne se bokwa no na se car bi esi wo moja ye car ne ho omko ye car ne buti a abrantie yo indiani ono da ho ye de sika wo no cho no mo de mo asotutu fo mo ahun se da bi sa nkofo nan yi eka ho na enche ye enda ne beto dwa ne se aposifo etumi ache ba ko aka nwa ye num na tiedin no Osman Moro ye friend Tiago onya mfihye na duonu 20 years Hakim Kujo Junior one Moro Sule no o friend Moro abobo ya obeje so na omo chekire mu hu se da bi ade no ha adwen na nda de ho kire no kra no aya John Adako ebra DCOP Grace Ekasa no sei na o kire nsemu efaye
who was found dead on 26 April 2026 with multiple stab wounds in the boot of his vehicle that had been abandoned at the outskirts of Staben Ekufrom in the Ashanti region. Following days of sustained intelligence operations in Kumasi, on 29th and 30th April 2026, our intelligence team Virginia led the police to the location at the abandoned site where the thief was successfully retrieved. The suspect further disclosed that he had taken possession of the deceased iPhone 17 Pro Max and Techno mobile phones and later gave the iPhone 17 Pro Max to suspect Osman Moro, alias Diago, at Kasi, and he gave the Techno mobile phone to suspect Moro Sule. Acting on this information, the police proceeded to Kasi in Kumasi, where suspect Osman Moro, aged 20 years, was identified and arrested. Suspect Osman Moro led police to a nearby bush where the deceased iPhone 17 Pro Max was seen wrapped in a brown envelope and freshly was covered in a hole he had dug in the ground. Investigators Operations were extended to Abrapon near Donkwase, where suspect Moro Sulia was arrested, and the deceased Techno mobile phone was retrieved from him. Suspect Moro was identified by suspect Akun Jr. as the individual who assisted him in the replacement of the CCTV camera. Techno mobile phone have been retained for evidential purpose. Efforts are actively underway to arrest two other persons, Zulu Adrama alias Killer and Vaiku Jetku Vijay, also known as Taru, who have been mentioned in connection with the case.
Enti DCOP Grace akwamanansoa na owie ye no ana o kire mu se hwe social media na amanfo ebu nanimtia social media yi amanfo digi omoni ebi kura de suade ne ade a obi susu wo ho a ne de ne so kwa kodina ho na o ka kansensem mi ewudisem na o kansem ya ene ka na mra no ebo ebira na se wunim na wantwe wo mfi ho ne eso mu a Ghana ban ebetu ni wadi Grace edway etwaso.
A rising situation where some persons, in the name of content creation, engage in acts or conduct that border on criminality. There have been occasions where some of these persons have threatened security persons. Some have conducted themselves in ways that have caused fear and panic within the Ghanaian society. Some have also used such occasions to engage in acts of misinformation and disinformation. We wish to take this opportunity to send a word of caution to such persons to advise themselves and from such acts and behaviors, since all perpetrators will be arrested to face the full rigors of the law. The Ghana Police Service has intensified our online presence and patrols to ensure that unscrupulous persons do not exploit our online spaces for criminal behavior. Just yesterday, I'm sure a lot of you are aware, there was somebody who had masked himself threatening to kill security persons. He has been arrested, and when we arrested him, I think prior to that, he came online issuing something that looked like an apology, claiming that he was creating content. A couple of months ago, we arrested some other persons who were behaving like bandits and threatening Ghanaians. Let the caution go down. If you engage in any act, any behavior, any conduct, in any shape or form that border on criminality, the Ghana Police Service will fish you out, will pursue you, will get you arrested.
Awusua posi for mun kasam wi mugu so kasam na won kramponi mantem wona madina market na chesese aposi for na kwachi nkumakofo makomako aduonum na nyina ye ndumonu omudi hutwa na emra omoni nsɛmtwerɛfo twinkomo no woni pa ana posi ne wo gina omunyina na muni atwinkomo e commissioner of police mechesi op manotai kujo ene atwinkomo sɛ omudi omo ho no munyan enti yesa okopimo eye madina market wona ɛde nkofo di eye ndumonu hutwa nam so no ramufa omumlanti omukopiem ho a omutubi kwachi sa nkofo makomako aduonum omususu se omo no mudi sa ensemone no this COP ensema wakan no ani
50 suspects following an intelligence-led anti-narcotics operation conducted on 7th May 2026 at the Madina Market Enclave in the Greater Accra region. 50 suspects comprising 46 males, 4 females were arrested during the exercise. Preliminary screening of the suspect established the following nationality: 25 Ghanaians, 13 Nigerians, 9 Nigerians, 1 Malian, 1 Togolese, and 1 Burkinabe national. 2 of the suspects, Abigaloko, age 26, and Mohamed Zaya, a Nigerian national, were identified as the kingpins within the criminal network. Additionally, suspects Yusuf Abubakar, age 25, and Amadou Alfani, age 43, both Nigerian nationals, were identified as shop owners engaged in the sale and distribution of narcotic substances. Items retrieved during the operation include 230 boxes of tramadol valued at 130,000 cedis, 49 boxes of wrappers valued at 26,000 cedis, 10 parcels of Indian hemp valued at 15,000 cedis, 13 boxes of crashers, mobile phones, scissors, knives, and other suspected narcotic-related material. The estimated street value of the recovered exhibits amount to 200 Ghana cedis. All 50 suspects, together with the recovered exhibits, have been conveyed to the National Operations Department Directorate headquarters for further investigation and necessary action. The Ghana Police Service wishes to serve notice that it will continue to conduct targeted operations against the supply, distribution, and peddling of narcotic substances in markets, communities, and public spaces across the country. On behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohuno, I wish to commend all officers involved in these operations and who continue to discharge their duties with dedication and professionalism in safeguarding lives and property. Your commitment remains central to the success of our operations. We are also grateful to the members of the public who continue to support our operations with credible and timely information. The IGP
and to weigh ASCOP Emmanuel Tai Kujo ena wone samtro twen komono na say enkofo makoma kwaduonum na ya chi wono emu makoma ko aduanan sia de omo ye memma ena nan eye ma
mate ane ayenkoso an ye nyina posi adwumadi anim anase adwumakuo nim na posi ni wei inidin no bibi nti omo de atete kakra omo amfa amma na de tawaso na tie posi ni wei no edi omo amfa amma ya ni nyina ne se boni akodi ni yeso omo guso omo ye hwehwemu enti nidin amma en abofra no so amma ye mfa na nim so ma na posi ni ne boni a wodi enie ono na yere na tie na ono na yere na tie no ana mo wa ba ya fe na njiremu a maami ade maye ene se abaya nya mfirihie du ana ono ane papa ni mpon a ye posi ni no o start ye se o tene nantem srade o so si o start ya ane onya bufu ade da 10 11 years no gusu ne de da 12 no gusu ne de da 13 no ne de da 14 nyinsen kura piemu Emma chese amakwaya cash out ani ade nyina na asam no abofra ne nyamfirihia no dunum isi ade na da so ha akola no na wedam so ana maami bo modin a ade asam ko pie opose he se mo hwe na mo nka asam na nyamu nua yeye die ani pa mo ne se eba ne se na wasini mu ba a wawo no obo no todwe saa na asam no wa hwe a amsa posifo a mo aguna ana aguna omo nya mo adwen se omo be fi no omo bo ye fita duku ana asam no twetwetwero mo bo na asam no da so ha maame no ane agbofra no nti maame na asam babiem se o kanokre wa tebri asam no firi ho ade ekopie ogofo odua na asam kopie wo sa no aya koya twima mentwe na asam ne me kakura awre be ho ane se abure wode agbofra kwa asupiti se wakoye hwehwemu no so bibia koya na bibi nkoye no Facebook no so we dey anya no hu no na ye kopia asupiti no ne ekobai kura na ma asem na aye drastic akura ene sa abofra na nya ace papa no atibia abofra no e ma me no ka say abofra no wonya yade ace wonya bi anya asem kuma akura na ye guso say din pa na wa iba sisi me no ka say de asam no wodofsu afo nsem awokofo odua wo so wa hye hwehwemu ase a woguso onya ace onya HIV mum HIV na emu anti omu nyina no ma ace anti se ma man no na yire ni wadwa pa se ba ne sen na nyina ye ba utumi ye ne sa eni de egusu de ekire me maka se me de ekire no me de ekire sa
awusu egusu a wo post dwumaku anim na de ye wo mo so ankasa okopiem wo abidie mo boase wo santimantem a post dwumaku na wo na yade omo saka pickup truck ha eno beboa pa no operations ahodo ekoso no omotumi aye ni ye person say ekro no sema ekoso wo mpatem honom eya adoso na cheso mo de ekoi no eya de so mo da asepa na nipa wo ka say managing director emma remote services ono mo de kan ekoi no eye wo wura Isaac Kwaku Mensa ena wo che say de ntie nam so mo de komo mo so mo modi a enjiro mutu fanyi dwumapo wo mpatem ho na kro no ne chese wuka sema ekoso ho no omatumetu ase no nti ena omodadwu hu se so mensa no manyina na nyina aboa omehia so benya ka eno ka ho bi ena omode sa pickup truck yi akoma won
grow da yedwuma ka kra bi na emfie aduanan ni ayedwuma wa ha chepa na nche kura be last year ena ombae se oma PC ya besi new police station police for e buy nchen se omanya new station e ba bi omo wo ni kurom no eno so akoye emotwe kakra so ombe hia ye moa se be boa ma omo so nya ka bi e betumi ama odi akoniaba nti adwendwen ho ahu se asem omo ka no no kwase tie nso ye de koy adwen ye ne financial fo no nyina atena se hu se e wo se boa wo nti enedai ene ye de ka na ba e de be che police fo no so omo moa se ne be ya eni mane ma omo ye kwada bone sam ne kro no sam ne ade ye koso nyina omo betumi de ako anu enti na e ba ha se ni ayaye info sika kese pa nanso ye pese de boa ya ye ne ye be ka kire obi so o meboa enti ono so hu ne ayaye no a bibi be ka no homa ama ono so aye contributions a e de aboa nti ye no se de ama police for nanso ne e be ma ye ni aka ho na bi ye betumi aye foforo no ene se won be hwe ne ye maintenance no ne ade nyina won be ye afi o mo mfa mpempem basbasa biribi ye be ho ka no ne ye nso company ne ye nso ye ni
I was one report wakasa ye director na so penyi report that remote services ano wo Ra Isaac Kwaku Mensa
yamfa kasike ne nkopie mo wa santimantem na kopie mo santimantem kwan ba ko a atimamufo adehia omo ka ho asempa anhwan kwanta kokumase ha dwen papa na bra Facebook na ye ni nkomo wei kwan pa adova fo faso a wodi nipa atitire ne nintine atwotwawuro ade faso pa ne hweso na kwan no ebi wo ho a ye di akola tum ese munsuo dware na be yie potholes akwan bone na eku omo na ba ne sa na timemfo se da bi mo na mo kasa Ghana maitie mo na mo kasa abantie nti yemra na emetie ne nti ama abante se akwan na won ye eku omo pa akwan bone pa na eku omo enti Ghana bai etumi mra won sa ba so na wo mehwe won na so ama na wa ma mehwe won a ahweni ya na de asambone pa e de abretimimfo a wo woni ye kasae
sinso de bebre na de abre okwan da bia no wonso beto a sese ubenya wasundie wa ha wa de mo amhwe kase esesa so a the boss we the friend ken o tre junction on kwa onfa o de se kase ni si ye na homte na mo ye bi aboya beguso ya ye so a ade so wo ye so kwa emfaso bia so emaso yo etena kwan so ye aduma ne nipa wu ha pa na obi bo na kase gbom na de ni ni o ka ba beto amnam o da ji bebo 1 year so enye tika na wo a ka bi mpa na na no ka ye de hitwae na okono haya ne ka if you say oye ka no po ntima ntem bi na ka no ton atase na mo yes ai
e kwane de o hwa say ha de da bia ka mu de be sa ba no be ye na nimanimu ya mai e sa de a emwa e kura ye sa ba no de ye ntu bi
asam no hwe Facebook anie e kwan wi e na ye fa so e kokumanse na ye kan sa na wonte ase gise ba Facebook no so na be hwe ni so ade de Chama Radio 91.9 Facebook no so o de mane na so abra ye maame ewuremu no maame kwai
na hit gold fields ene de o maya de bia ye won so pa ene ye chese mo no ye dwuma obogo superstition mind fo nyina ebo mu nsema mo won ne nyina nse ka na bogo superstition mind mo no ye dwuma mo ye dwuma o se kra hit gold fields ne mo ye dwuma yi eka no mo de o mu nyina ya de hit gold fields ba yi o mo betie ni nyina na enam so emache so ma no ye dwuma ho no mo sei no mo ye dwuma ho nyina o mo de ye health work bi enunum na se health work eno mo ye eda hit go fields asem na branch ma ema Ghana my workers union ene management of hit go fields ene de seka bomu ene samtro for the chief enkomom na many director of hit go fields ne wo Ra Patrick Mensa ena chese union branch ma no so wo Ra Patrick Latte wo munyina Eddie Patrick na mbro mu ni nsef twefo chi nkomo no na penyi pa woda hit go fields ano no etro say ka omudi wo munyina wo machia na aka so mo verify o mo bank account no o mbeba no maba verify no motumi ndio musika na owie no na chese branch chairman no so eda o masepa say o mo ya de papa person say bi bre sika ne besi na mma ne o ma keka mo sefata say enkede bo mo ne mma ye na se nne o motumi ahwenyame anim e de ama o mo sadia ene na ase
The severance particularly were for about 212 workers. As of yesterday, about 210, I believe, have come, cleared themselves and received their money. The rest of the people, I believe, are on their way to come and get the documentation signed and then receive their payments as well. We paid everything. We haven't paid percentages. We have paid every debt that is so about 5 or 10 people that are not around, that are finding ways to come and verify their account, and then they will receive their payment. But we can say that about 98% of the people, I believe, have received their money.
As workforce, current workforce, and old workers of FGL now hit GoForce to show our appreciation to hit GoForce management team. Why we are doing this is that we all know the genesis of why hit GoForce has taken over this mine. They took this mine from FGL, which FGL couldn't deliver because as a mine, we have regulation that governs a mine. They couldn't deliver, as my secretary said earlier. We were cut off from the power grid by a VRA. That makes the mine not functional. So we were down for almost 2 years and it came to take over.
I was saying, Managing Director Mahid Goldfields and Union Branch Chairman, and so I know what you change common over Patrick Mensa and over Patrick Latte.
Yeah, Mammy Yvonne, Ejima Ajari, Onono Ayapene Quantrefwa, Oda Kumasi Zona Office of Registrar of Companies, I know. And no, Muti Mugu Monteneso. Say, we know what Chema month when say. Se wo bodua bi afi na wo bia dwumakuo bi a ehu behia se o so wo na wo register na ehu se o ukura business certificate a be bo ho ba wo mrakwan so se de be ya obi fi akire eba se sa company we ni din no agidi awie e bia ka eku group of companies na ma register na ma hate enti shine ba ya na obefa sa din na odidi ho metumi asiw no court na ba na sa no kire mu se mo a mo keka se o me ana me de me ho me bia mi bodua me bia mi business bia enye by force se o se me ko register se hu hia pa se o be register na o sa so kan se mi akire se amafo keka se wo pese okonya okoye business sector e ba na sa na ha adwen o be fa kwa tenten afi wo je ho anye na ni na achi no o de kire maba se 24 hours on se be ka business set o de bo modi anako uhia no marketing kitibi tax identification number o business name o Ghana card as usual na bibia na odidin no o de appear so 24 hours o sabeka Yvonne anyway jai
to educate the public about our media ID and how our business registration ye no ewa ye pese obi ete ORC inka na media ID no omo say wonante ba ha say ya enye process a ewa with me registration within a day so that you can protect business name and na Ghana aban so businesses a ahodo a ewo Ghana ha any the revenue be aban no if one day registration na say the kan ye na no ebo no ewo ho na sometimes you be open in term into na encourage say be premium no na eno no when you know that day na process na dey very smooth on nante ba ye ha say na dey onya ye tin number business name and na Ghana car business bia we provision small provision shop and we pamade and we tree for see big companies ni na ye register and they are mati yen mo be mamu na ya yentia yeah, office has it na your office.
Yvonne Ajari na sem na wonya bi atie eno.
Was sentimentum ko for no teaching hospital. Okopimo hospital ya. Omo unit ahodo na ba ko a mebeka ho asem psychiatric unit. Na opanyina woda no pa na maame a woda no a wo hwe biaye ho. Dr. Ruth Owusu Enchi. Wode nsem bi atodwa wo bra omudi dwumede bi anaso mo pa dwumede bi ho tuma no purple month na embro wode nsem ne todwa na wo kire say psychiatric unit wona nkasa wo ache esan so wo say esenia enyoma ekoso no mmehia say aban ebe mo wode ayentotoye na so maye bibia fa ho wo kire ma afie no enkofo sebe omadwuma kakakran adoso pa wo so kelikeli no mo hwe record na abeto wa 15,000 ena cheso mu kro wo a enu ama pressure beto pa enu no chese no me break kan ho pa na ma se nu enkofo wa no madwuma ka o se emotional stress nu ka ho ni nada no na wo chire mu se kura ma se first na anase kane na nanka obi wo na so wu so obi na dwubu kan ka krebe na nko bu huru no mo sere no oso ma ye saisi ano kwanti amankofo no so bi wo na dwuri sisi su yesa na otumi bom nchan enu o meri di nkomo eso o se enu ya de o motumi aya eye ne de pa na nyina mu no enu mama mo fam a enkoye nu ene bia ye wo no e ho chipa njo makoto asere se aban no embehwa won
15,000 cases at the OPD, and over 200 are admitted. They come in with different diagnoses, and every year we have the top 10 diagnoses. But for a couple of years now, our top diagnosis has been schizophrenia, which is one of the severe mental disorders. Among the top 10, we have severe depression, which includes postpartum depression. We have anxiety disorder, substance use disorders. We have anxiety disorder. So we are seeing some of these cases on an annual basis, together making a total number of close to 15,000 a year. One thing we observed when we did our performance review for last year was surprisingly the age category of people we're seeing here. Across all the mental disorders, the age that topped was between 25 to around 40 thereabouts. And that is worrying because that is the workforce. That's the time people are completing school, they are getting married, they are getting jobs and all of that. And that is when most people are being struck with mental disorders. And so this year we are focusing a little bit more on preventive measures so that people are able to remain in good mental health and become productive. We are seeing the figures increasing annually, but we are not sure whether it is as a result of increase in incidents per se or it is increase in awareness. Gradually, we are beating stigma, and so people are open to come in for help. And so it's difficult to say whether the increased numbers is because awareness is being created or they are actually increased in numbers. I will, however, not be surprised if we are actually getting increased in numbers because post-COVID, there are a lot of things that has changed all over the world. Stresses have gone up. People have become more aware of their mental health, and it may be the reason for increase in numbers. But one of the biggest challenge we experience and face on a consistent basis is space. If you go to the psychiatric unit, there was an expansion work that was started more than 4 or 5 years ago. We need more space to cater for women, men, children alike. But that project has been stalled for so many years now, and it is making our work very difficult.
Mami ekwatini nke Dr. Ruth Owusu enchi ukopiem wakofa noche teaching hospital psychiatric unit wano ono enaye acting head.
Esua pon hodo ene no ma musua de do so pa na baako a omo no ne omo ya ne se omo tete mbebunu ewa agriculture kwan so enti wo behwe ne efro obi extension officer ne efro obi veterinary doctor ne efro omo do so pa na beye empem enum ne mmreye egusu tifie emfie nsonnie ye mposi bi ni amomo dwuma mpo aye na asemi aya abreko sempa manam so ema woni a wotiti fie wonka bomkuo churchofo penin Mohammed Abubakar Sadiq ana echire mu sehwe wo qualified veterinary doctors crop ana extension officers a omofie beye mfie maako enson emfa ho se obekwa asoye a wo hwe agriculture so anyemfudie so yi omuhia dom ne omo yedwuma enso akoye se zie no omo ye mu yipemu omo mo adwuma ni bimpo na moye mfie nson obi awie school otifie onye adwuma nye enti wode kotosere ene a chopa ana wode fa asoye a wo hwe ye enuane ne agriculture yi so na kopiem jondamani ma so ye se wo pa chopa woni a wotifie ne doso nti wo besere se wo momodin a ebi enko castle doctor ato ba forcing so se ompe skakra no omprapra kwan mu momu se de be ya nyame adom a ye betu ya fa kakra na mpim num ene ne muro ye de edoso pa Sadiq Abubakar ediwejaye.
We wish to state clearly that while we initially supported this voluntary service arrangement due to economic constraints, we can no longer sustain this model. Agricultural graduates deserve fair and equitable treatment comparable to their counterparts in other sectors such as education and health, where financial clearance has been granted for employment. Our parents and guardians have invested significantly in our education. It is therefore disheartening that agricultural graduates continue to be marginalized despite the critical role we play in the national development. The coalition hereby issues a 21-day ultimatum to the government of Ghana to provide clear, actionable steps towards permanent recruitment. Failure to respond will leave us with no option but to embark on a lawful and peaceful demonstration to press home our grievance. We call on all Ghanaians to stand in solidarity with us as we advocate for the strengthening of Ghana's agricultural sector. Without adequate veterinary and extension service, the nation's food security and agricultural sustainability remain at risk. We remain committed to serving our country and contributing to its development. Excellence, we firmly believe that the competence of agricultural graduates is critical to achieving the goals of initiatives such as Feed Ghana and the broader agricultural transformation agenda. With access to opportunity, we can drive innovation, improve yield, strengthen extension service, support agri-business development, and mentor the next generation of farmers. We acknowledge the government's introduction of the Feed Ghana program, which sought to engage agricultural graduates through the National Service Scheme. While we initially welcome this initiative in good faith, considering the country's financial constraints and the IMF arrangement, its implementation has.
We are Sadiq Abubakar, and Odina Kotisre, and some at the Koma John Dramani Mahaman.
Dr. Amin Adams kane was so for no she yesika semso o mayimu na wono kran ofra no wonda chi ewadesua mu ehumasua so ye pant wonko so ase obayi won wasua de ne wa wofo beka chi ombia omomode entie ne di wa chechefo be chire ombia omomode ensua ne ne wambra bode eno ani book mu ene nmasua o mesua no
support of this get more classroom blocks. I thought I was going to do it. Because it gets to a point when you have leverage to be able to lobby and to mobilize resources and raise funds to do things for your community. So therefore, my headmaster woke me up. And soon I realized that it was not only the people I could do this for, I could do it for many other institutions. Because the master headmaster who attended the program also came to me, to appeal for classroom. Fortunately, these two schools were my old schools. And today, as I speak to you, we commissioned another 12 building classroom block for Damascus. But we also realized that we needed to support Islamic education. And so therefore, from you, pushed me to do classroom block for Macedonia and dormitory block for Africa. So this is a little we can do to give back. Institutions that nation, and I believe this can inspire many of you to give back when you have the opportunity. And so this school, this classroom block, I hope we can dedicate it to you and myself. You appeal to me.
Na rekwakwo no ena wode to se eba technology a eyade sese meburu na yomani afiri hokura ento obekoto se sa digital tools ne amani ama eni nkwo ho na enu so betu ya boapa ewo yendwuma mu.
This is a well-founded documented research. Now, since the world was created and human race, the human kingdom was established, every generation that comes was better. There's no sense of intelligence of performance than the generation before it. And all the children that are born in a generation tend to know better than their father. It is only this generation, this current generation, where the fathers know more and better than the children. It's only this generation. This is the world of documented research. Our fathers know better than we know. That has never been the feature of the world. Children have always come to be better than and to know more than their fathers. But this generation, the fathers know better than their children. Well, because we have the technology they didn't have, but we do not use that technology positively. We don't use that technology positively. We use it for games, we use that technology for entertainment, for playing, videoing, pornography, musicals, movies. These are important, but there's time for everything. And you have to allocate your time. Ensure that as you enjoy those things, your academic work does not suffer. You do not sacrifice your academic work for pleasures. These pleasures are temporary. It's just a matter of time you see that to do certain things. So they are temporary. But your academic excellence will carry you throughout your life after you die. Even after you die, your academic excellence will follow you. We are still mentioning names, Amin Kuruma, Kofi Annan, mention them, who are wrong, but we continue to celebrate them because of academic.
Oni mnyafo Amin Adam wono eye mashebe dwani makago fo wodu kureya kane no ena chese woye osofo hwe eye sikasem so ewo manyimu
fellow kukuru nines monsam na ebeyi na akopie mu MPP amanyokuo no mu a sisi di asomdue ana eya akoye se eya abem emu aye de pa ni nyina ne se nkyeye ana ekwa abato so ye hwe nipa obetu franka ade ma asonoma ewo afi empimienu ane aduonu nwotwe abato ni mu na ba na saa no eye mampani dada abedi ekire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ana onyu abayi na onyu wie na akoye se woni e oka ne ho no ase omfi omo wabọ mi fita duku bi dabrabrabi sisi eni eba ne se konumti ahodo a wapa omo se wonhwe ne wonya adwuma efa emom no empanifo nan a waka ne hu nyina ne sie ne wapa omo se konumti ahodo a ewo ne hyehyɛ mu odi bebu oman no sisi sa empanifo na deda no na tie aye kojo opon ana community ni nyina no oye titire ni oda no sa na twetwerefo a ono no ewo community ni mu no Dr. Kwesi Nyame Bafi na owie ne saa no ono sane ba afom kakra na o se o dabi akompre ko Japan bra isi ono na ye co-chair adema employment any job policy committee aha enti say obenya adwuma ye na se for community a wo behwe ho ama no ye wura Kennedy akompre ko Japan ani aboni din so nko he community ni so owie ne saa no wie kobna eje Japan say dabi bra ade fa housing housing ni urban development empuntu abekoso ye mpotempoto kroshu mu no ono no nkwohwe so owie ni sa no wie Dr. Brian the Champon ono no behwe defense and interior committee se bambo pampe de Dr. Brian the Champon ana behwe so meanwhile Dr. Benie Dr. Yao o se educhum ono no ebehwe yes ane de se wa oni tua ade ye frɛ no de kehe obehwe so mani nyina na tumpon pa enti se wabɔ mpanimfo idin se obegye atum se wonyi ntu se woni ne beye adwuma aya nyame admo kyena ekɔ anase daachi bi ene ebehunu baabi asusuan de bɔde hunu eba kɔto maame yankɔyi
Ewuse to so de osofo wo hwe an won de so e wo maiga na mu onimnyafo Abdullah Jinapo John ena ekoseni nsem nyina ne sesese no aban ayenhye ne kyese ahye ho no mayenhye ya eno no mo ni eye public utility regulatory eye commission PRC fo ena akabo mase no mo ye bibibi e friend command and control center eno no se betumi abopa na kyese de ekoso e wa hye no betumi ni Ghana di nkita ho na ne nyina ne se na nsete bo na nnuma bi asi ene oba ye kyese nka ne na ebubu de di prepre ye na di sector na nneoma enkoyie wasi saa eye command and control center no mo establish ya ebetumi abopa momoni a eye kyese o manfo no edi nkomo di nkita ho e wo challenges ahodo a ebekoso e wo energy sector ho
of modern technology. You can also use technology to monitor. So we are setting up a full command and control center under the auspices of the Ministry of Energy, that of Energy Commission, and the PURC. We've already set it up. We are just operationalizing it. We'll put out a number, a short code, a WhatsApp, Facebook, email, and I intend that we'll give all of you brand new phones. Every district manager will give you a dedicated number which is linked to this system if there is a problem. And sometimes transformers can develop problems. Even in the most advanced countries, they do have problems. But the first question is, what is the response time? Why should somebody complain that for 2 days he's been calling a so-called district office and nobody is coming? That 2 days that you are not supplying power, you are losing revenue. I mean, that is how I see it. It's not even the energy alone. Apart from the inconvenience, apart from the bashing that the government receives, you lose revenue when you don't supply the power. So that center is not just for outages. For general management, all the transformers we are installing, we want to track them one after the other. Everywhere we install transformers, it will be locked into that system, it will be made public, so that the people in that area will know that indeed transformer has been installed. Because there's also been accusation of so-called transformers getting missing.
Woni pa yakwatini nke wasofo hwe ya hone de so e wo maiga ne mu wori binyafo e John Abdullah Jinapo
edra ajiri di wo mai mu ene yekuro yi mu de edro ba kope can cure decoction and the capsules no ana ajiri di pa oh o de bi sa mane ware he isi emro ne sam kenken kan yo pa isa se eno a ana ma mu ko todwemu wiwi omo nasefo yi onyanya decoction no onya capsules ne boss wa okoda da bisi ahodi na ba krifi 21 days nti uhemu a na otwe miensa no to aso a eno ano no ase etu a wonte nka biu obema ni mu eno ma nkoye odwonso a ase dwonso nani kura anye odwonso na obema ni mu ya oya can cure decoction for capsules ne peso bomienu anapa bomienu nwumre ekọ ebetu ase di amawo na ade bia ye menstrual pains ne menstrual disorder odi esa unflow ye a kopa bi na bobo obehu asama making agina so ye pa o mema sem ne wo form ohun esan se tedua na kra na emunya den na de akodi agro enti bomode a kopa can cure decoction no and the capsules no ointment ne so bo adwuma se pompo se ade a eye hunanimu sansan ana se bia koko ana afifiri wo hu etu ase kra nantem apropro ene ne keka wo nyina ointment no etu ase hepaton no so gusu agbo adwuma hepaton adwuma ne baako se ade a eye ulcer ade a eye awakoma wo hyehye heart burns bia ebe krakra obrebo num na wo se obrebo no bibia ye kama sansa hepatitis ABC no eno a na ewura brebo no mu a na how 2 week na etu ase eduro ye kan wasemi upe bia to na okura usika o de food enchama radio ha o se wo hwe can cure decoction eduro ni bi na wato obenya bia to fresh amei bebia wo bia ye be hukiu 0247 222 976 ye be hukiu 0242 175177 eduro no pepe bi na bubo na bibia enye kama na na ebi chen bi na nature sia say ade no de hin awone ma ho stroke njojo ade no teteo chlamydia sabe odi hye bi adwene mu ka no love me alone no da so ye do as I say amanfo di adanse ye pa oda so ye na sabe wo ye de hye wo tekunwa bi so na se hu bi abo wo hu bo mode an kopedo ne bi na entu ase efa ma wo enye dro kwana na ebi chen bi ho na ohwe na mo no mbo ho ban adamu ni nyina no otumi eye adwuma na emu mabrada no mabrada de jinja de gire mu pa oye adwuma correct pa na friends amai 0541850995 ana 0593950507 adamu ni nyina oye adwuma komrada kwantepo no so bebi atwa asidansuo no eho na na bi chen bi owo na aduane de ebe ya oda Richland catering service na no mekọ obi wedding ase aduane nka sei na ba kwa mekọ ya Richland fo be aduane no jollof papa bi fried rice amo ayache plain rice ni tomato stew ane banku ni okro stew ni anasa tilapia obenya bia bobo konkonte ane abekwan anakate kwan ehye fufuo pa ne chese nkwan bia obenya bi our Richland na natural drink no so se so bololi ni nuanom ni nyina na ebi wo ho pastries wo ye wedding wo ye engagement o pese be pastries e de ma wo program na se a pizza na adan ehwa o de bomodi agina ma yansa 0541192060 and 0542195509 ye wo present yase dunkonofe ehwo na ebutuo bra yaso ye na unim se vego target electrical home and appliances ye gu so it says a box ahodo metal box one way gang all gang cables earth rod ceiling fan standing fan fridge TV door keys China doors near adanse ye no ma nyina me kan se awu o de jama electricians no be hu gang ni nyina na ade bi e wo jade ai ma jade ye jade de eho na eton bi school bags eton man wholesale wo konya mfa so bebregu botom old iron free package yem tuna kuma bi I Mines Gate ni say mini Frey 0545 501710 and 0557 235569 na yentumi emwa usa kwan ne so na everywhere na yenkopie mu ewo Ebenezer Unique Ventures na make am for the amount high sense fee Nasco Neon Nexus Pearl home appliances ni na no eho se o purchase freezers and our fridges double decker CB and our TV air conditions ni na no bi wo yaso ya ya turn abo fofofo pa abo no at the form and no money na so papa DSTV decoders fufuo pounding machine na multi TV decoders ne blenders ne ceiling fan ne de ebu to se chapo and no money ntumi nkan nyina ntifo ni kire mu e wo dunko a wono fe ya ne community center no ana die ni mu hwe dwa kesiem kwantem mfom kwantempɔ no so a ɛwɔ ne ebutuo mu amwo apa de nkyira west mu ntie ye wa yam free ye ne de nkyira ma rura bang na ɛbɔ ho ɛwɔ run about wɔ na brane enhu ki no ma no papa ne bi ye bɛkɔ de akɔgye ani ɛwɔ anigye kase pono so na asa ba akɔgye ani no onim sɛ nyame adom a ɛkosi ada a ɛbɛ yi ɛyɛ Mother's Day Mother's Day no na opesa surprise o maami ohun ana opesa surprise o get ana we yere ko friends amei ko AD creation and event bia wo ba no be ya mo set ye open wrapping wo be wrapping ni na ma balloon bouquet gift wrapping flower bouquet hot air balloon treat wo be ni bi e di amount and a surprise planning and gift wo be ni na bi say wo person surprise wo de hie bi odofo bi wo de fa down mo o me surprise de come na e fa no room decoration wo be ye birthday ni bridal shower ni anniversary money gift ahwa na ye ni nyina bi na tie ye gusu e fa orders no onu say kwasiada na Mother's Day na ekoso o de frɛ na ya orders ni bi ekina na orders ni twem say kwasiada ye betwa ma me surprise fresh am me sisi na place order 0540 135536 dunkwa no fini ebutuo enti wo money na fresh ama no na yentumi emwa na ye boa de a o se onye sika edigu botom na asa benye sika kra no mame kwa hamra Ken Abi Natural Health Clinic say gono syphilis chlamydia candida UTI sexual weakness awone ma obema na fem oba na fem so awone ma menstrual disorders ni prostate disorders ni asthma whooping cough who TB woni ekeka woni prusio uhunu ye osagefo okohware nkwa obofo seje yenye ne saa bomode na Ken Abi Natural Health Clinic wo yebetu asiama chronic constipation nge matim hadwen pa ulcer kidney disorders kinabi na no besa yade ama ni oya amanfo ebona baso home care no na physiotherapy or the be wo so clinic on the wheel online consultation nutrition and counseling obeye ne kama pa ade anwa hwe kira kwan ewo atechem yewo Edu Brothers Dynamo a yani blue and white pearl pharmacy no ana ewo na yedi adwuma Fred Dr. Kingsley ni moy ewo 0243 933 472 and 0208 621 368 na yintumi mo yenyina so na ekogie ni ewo enigire kase mu emra sisia maame akosua akon watenase odiyeko
enigire kase Nature Man Entertainment na taye chire
abusiye na se na ye mama jubio emra kase ne so wo ene enigide ensemo medimu remo ewo ye Florence Obinim Nakachi eye Bishop Daniel Obinim ni hokani enenom na ye mami eba ne nwumto mu dia wo ya de papa and ye ne modern bon ye nyina fitimeresante eye ye nim center da na nanse aso de ne hokote kakra na won hyeda emmonnwum ene ade a ena ekoba se eye odwumtuni eye dadi kedi okwane krechi na ye ne duso ena mami eja wo kwa kogya abusua no matumi akopɛ n'echi kurabia kura na wabro kopie mu e wodade KD ne yase no ene a picture was the blogger for twa no mo ye ni AI ene AI yi na nim ni ne kwanwa ye se fia ebeto media no so de ende asem obi ape wakafa mame hu ena de na waye cheso mota na shi ni image a ensa ebasa no enajam endra kopie mu e waye Mass TV na interview koso ene ebisa mame no say na sentem ho no yebeka ya eye abonsanfo enam eye bloggers fo so enka eka kitikiti nka mu ma no eku wonu akasa ne ho ene bisanse adantie na so hye na se uni kromya na image bi etwa medi AI editing no AI de beto ntentan fidie no so a ene yeso wo kwa ho ene enda wa yesi no china wa yesi ne ensem no wa mo keka ne bebre wo so ne de hu se na eya bonsanfo ena afa eye Ghana bloggers fo no so no mo didi sa juma no na ne nyina mu eno de tudwa wo kye se asem we beti ni kunu Bishop Obinim ka kire no se enche mre bi beba eya dia obi be sori etia no wodi ye AI bi ebe ye nimfo nyini bi na ebasa na stay anase kwan ye nipa befa so akeka ne ho asem no wontumi ntina obetumi ahye ne ho akonfena so obetumi akun ho wote ne kunu ka asem no Florence obinim no wa fa no se eye asem bia entina wa fa ne serious wo se yes ano no ko eye mountain because ono so bebonyu fufuro bi okọ mountains ekọ bompa ye suchenya akopon sane nyuma ebebo idie eno so etimi enko achirichiri pa ena so okọ no ko hye sofu bi sofu ne ka the same thing de ni kunu ka kire no the same thing ena sofu ne ka kire no nti sofu ne ka kire ne sa no gidi se ampa asema mi kunu ke de ese mehwe na me ye ne ye pa no kra ne be ma ye kwotwa ne picture ye ni AI ye nkrofo didi na tam se de na wa ye ne hui e ka ketekete nka wo ba be hye ne ho akonfo age one kra every ni hui na ne kra mu no eno de tudwa wo kire se wonjin dida se ebia ne yonko nyuntuni bi ebetumi anata ne sabetumi ahye sa dwumedie na se ama na ba life and colors so wonjin dida na mu abonsanfo na mo pa ne seye no eno mo fa ye Ghana bloggers for so eno mo de sa de ni be di no na so ne nyina Nyankopon atumi atwitwa agenda Florence obinim ne sema woka ene no minjina we so na mefa eye ene enigidi ensem no ensi e wa semidin edimame akosia akon
mo aganye dro no me kan forma wo Semens Vital Herbal Missionary Capsules no eyama bema eyama oba me kan forma eye papa se bema no mema se mo nkoyi aganye na sciatic yade kope aganye dro ni bi ebeboa pa o tedua ni ntumi nsori nyina su ye amwa adwuma aganye na ana yede epeja oba udie nie se bibosumi so a uhu no mani so enkomo na kura na aye bibia ho no suba wo kombo no na okodi agro general body pains aganye e duro say 0247 18557 and 0241604702 and Esteria Mensa Herbal Shop obi wo ho Natania Boachi Chemist obi wo ho sana Dr. Pasho Herbal odiaso intom eho na wo na the chairman rural bank says ka obenye sika gubotomu a eho a wo ye DRB susu savings premium savings or dachi savings meba dachi savings fixed deposit wo be treasury bills white gold investment agri term investment remittances ne dolson Apex Link ACH eSwitch MoneyGram Ghana Pay Unity Link RIA na loans ne edolson ena koye dunkwa yiyi ebusua penya wodo ana se ebusua wodo awoni mpanimfo nyina hwa ana ema loan a omudi ye adwuma yi ana omudi ye yi into oma funeral loans susu loans agri term loans project finance loan any all cooperative loans ni nyina no wo be ma wo bi kama pa asoya ni amienu ba ko Canary Road kesipa na ho ne wo na ba ko susu wo I am free ye ne OC fast food no ana edi enhweni ma I am free station wona ho ana ebutu a ye ni enyina bom 0303981229 ana 0503230233 na yentumi emwa ni ye de sorry sokra no eno aye dog chaku powder aduro we aye duro pa sase kane no ade ye bidie aye duro pa eno ana ne ye di twi aposin ye di twi asema bibia na aye kama pa na we no enya akọ we ma de we aye no abefo kwan so a enya akọ we mpe ade bia ya de boni wo yem bia etuase e de amaw dog chaku powder hwe ebodwuma se anapa o de bi gu nsuom so hyemu a na wa ne se tea no enwumre na de bi gu so hyemu wa ne se tea no guna na wabo ade bia ama wo yefunu no eche se yefunu na tu ana se inframa begina wo yem hwe yemu kekaw ade bia wo bofunu unya fi abaf ni nyina no betu ase ama 100% natural enti bomoni a na fresh ameye na gibi efegu o shop na mani nie 0598206885 and 0206616620 na yentumi emwa sa kwan so na bibia obenya bia to eye Esteria Mensa Pharmacy, Blue and White Pearls Pharmacy, Votang Pharmacy, Christopher and Adenchama Radio Hayaba and yeah Dr. Dua Munina wa hasimbe mo bia to kama pa na mamintwa wentu emrasisia na afefa kase no ensi
Agudie mu nsemi de Ntraman Sports na territory.
Abuso ye nyina sunu yemfa agudie mu semba ko mienu bi yemfa ne nwumre ya Italian Serie A calcio no ebetumi atodwa Torino ene Sassuolo ebetumi ahia ede game ba ko be so na German Bundesliga no Borussia Dortmund ometena fie e was Signal Iduna Park omone Frankfurt ebetumi ahia enya sem kuma Levante ene Osasuna awo Spanish La Liga Santander ni mu no